Hi everyone, so I'm making homemade Mexican tacos, and what I do is I take about 3 big jalapenos and I slice them, and of course I take the middle out, and then I dice them in little teeny chunks, and red onion in little teeny chunks, and then I use some of the garlic chunks that Marco had sent me, and I use adobo, paprika, some chili powder, some seasoned salt, some garlic powder, and onion powder. And then when I'm done, I'll show you the green peppers so that you can see the green peppers and the onions. So I fry the green peppers and onions just a little bit before I mix the meat in, and I break it up real good. Sorry about all the steam. And then when it's done good all the way through, I'll drain this off, and I'll be back to show you what I do, because I'm holding it in my hand right now because I don't know where my phone thingy is. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. So y'all, look how much grease. Almost a whole cup of grease come out of this. Alright, so now I'm going to show you what I do. Hold on. Oh boy, I should have opened this up. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. Oh God, till I get this open. Hold up. Ouch. Just got my fingernail, y'all. Okay, well, Alright, at any rate, here's what I use. I use the mild seasoning mix. Then I pour that in, and you gotta mix a little bit of water in here. I don't put a lot because I don't want my filling soupy. I'm gonna put it back on the heat. And yeah, that shouldn't be too soupy. It should cook out if I leave the lid off. Okay, now, alright guys, so I'm gonna mix this up real good and let it simmer some. Let that water simmer out of it. Okay, let's see here. Sorry guys, like I said, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Alright, now, at any rate, well actually I used about a half of a bottle of water. I really shouldn't have. Yeah, that might have been a little much, but it'll be okay. Alright, so once this simmers out some, I take the little round Mexican tomatoes, which I have chopped up right here, and because you don't want them cooked, you know, as much as you have the peppers and onions cooked. So I put them in there, and then I cook them up in the hamburger meat a little bit, and then the filling is ready to go, and I'll show you what all I put on it. Pretty much it's avocado, Mexican crumble, and cheese. You can put, you know, lettuce, tomato, you can put whatever you want to on it. But I like the avocado, sour cream, crumble, and cheese. And I usually make a homemade salsa, but I just didn't feel up to doing all that. So, hold on, I'll show you the shells. I bought these. I normally use what they call mezza, and you make it just like you would a regular pie crust, like a little bit of oil and a little bit of water, and I roll them in little balls, and then I roll them out in like round circles, and that's what I use for my tortillas normally. But because I'm lazy, I bought these corn taco shells, soft corn taco shells. And what I'll do with these is I'll put a little oil in a frying pan, and I'll heat them up on each side. And I'll be back to show you what I put on it. And I'll show you the finished product. Alright y'all, bye for a minute. Okay, so this is not the brand of crumbling cheese I normally use, but this is what it looks like. And it crumbles. You crumble it up on your taco. See how it crumbles? I believe it's like goat cheese, I don't know, but it's excellent, really good. Now, I probably need to leave the lid off this so it'll dry back out. But my daughter, she normally puts her tomatoes in it. With the peppers when she's, you know, and they're in there when she's doing her hamburger meat. I don't like them that soggy or soft, so I put them in after. And honestly, I prefer to boil them a little bit so I can peel the skin off of them and then chop them up and put them in here and not really cook them. But yeah, that's done. I'm just gonna see if I can steam out that little bit of juice that's in there now, because it was out, but not that it matters. But anyway, yeah, I'll show you the rest of it. But one day, when I have more time, I will show you how I make my salsa, and I'll show you how I make the homemade corn taco shells. And another thing, I got guacamole already mixed because they didn't have any avocados that was actually ready to use. So I'm not thrilled about that neither. I like everything fresh from scratch, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'll show you what else I got. I got the melting cheese, and I put that on it too. But I also got chips, so I can eat those chips with the avocado and the melting cheese as well, which anybody that loves Mexican food knows that's very good. Alright, so I put the hamburger with the tomatoes and jalapenos in it. I put the melting cheese, which is this cheese dip, the crumbling cheese, avocado, and I'm going to put a dash of sour cream, and it's ready to go. Alright, y'all, bye for now.